students, welcome back to your math class. I hope you are doing good. So in our last lecture we have done first exercise, that is 4.1, and in that exercise we understood how to write division sentence in various questions, and also we understood how to write all the components: dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. So in today's lecture we will start our exercise 4.2, that is on page number 56. But before doing that exercise, we should have knowledge of the basics of that exercise. So let's start the basic. Division by 100, 10 and 1000. So we have done it on division by 10, 100 and 1000. What we'll do in that, suppose we have to do, let's take one example. Suppose we have to divide 2500 with 10. In a normal way, we will divide it like this. 10 twos are 20 and both the zeros will come down. 10 fives are 50 and this 0 will come down. 10 zeros are 0. So basically this is the normal division. So our answer is 250. What is answer? 250. But if we need to give answer quickly, there is one shortcut. What is a shortcut? Say you have 2500 divided by 10. Just look at this number. How many zeros we have? We have only one zero. So count the number of zeros and cut the zero from the given number. This is the given number. So cut this zero and this zero. What is left? 250. In your sum, in your copy, you will not do it like this. Your sum is 2500 divided by 10 is equals to 250, because you know 1 0 is this, 1 0 is this, these will cancel out. So your answer will be 250. Let's take another example. Another example, take 50,000. 50,000 divided by 10. So your answer will be 1 0 and this 1 0 will be cancelled out. What is left? 5, 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros are there. 5,000 is answer. So no need to do the complete division, the full division. You need no need to show that. This is a shortcut way. Whenever their sum will come, division by 10, 100 and 1000. Suppose any sum like 7,000 divided by 100. There are two zeros and these last two zeros will cancel out. What will be the answer? 70. Got it? Next is, in division, how to find quotient and remainder without actually dividing the sum. Suppose question is 873. 873 divided by 10. So in this, if we will divide 873 divided by 10, 10 8s are 80. 3 will come down. 10 7s are 70. Answer is 3. So this is not actually answer, this is remainder and this is quotient. But the question is, without actually dividing this division, write quotient and remainder. So how will we do? So the shortcut way is Count the number of zeros in this 10. Let me write it again. 873 divided by 10. Again, count the number of zeros and count the last digit. 1 0, 1 digit. So the last digit will come as a remainder. So this two digits will come as quotient and last digit will come as remainder. Understood? Let's understand with one more example. 7 4 5 6 8. This is 74,568 divided by 1000. So if we will divide this proper division in a proper division, it will go very long. Clear? So the question is without actually dividing. What we'll do, first of all, we will count number of zeros. 1 2 3. 3 zeros are there. So 1 2 3, 3 digits. So leaving these 3 digits, what are left now? 74. So your quotient is 74. And what is left? Remainder. Remainder is 568. Understood? So let's move to our exercise 4.2, that is on page number 56. Exercise 4.2. This exercise is on page number 56. No need to do this exercise in your classwork copy. This exercise will be done in the book only. So I will write here in book. Space is already given, so you will write your answers in that space. Because we will not do actual division, proper division, so that small space is enough for us. The first question is fill in the blanks. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks. A part, I will write first of all the parts. So the first part is 20 divided by 10. 20 divided by 10. So what should be the answer? As we have discussed in our basics, like we will not do actual division, proper division. So we'll do apply the shortcut method. Just look at the number of zeros. Here only 1 0 and 1 digit. Cancel out. What is left? 2. So your answer is 2. Next is 800 divided by 10. Again, look at the zeros. 1 0 and 1 0 cancel out will from here. What is left? 80. 80. 80. Next is 8 lakh. 8 lakh divided by 10. 1 0 will cancel out with the 1 0. How many zeros will left? 1 2 3 4 zeros. 8 1 2 3 4 zeros. According to this, we'll place the comma. 80,000. I am not doing all the parts. I am doing randomly. I am taking randomly parts from the question. So you will do all the parts in your book. Next part, let's say K part in your book. 90,000. 90,000 divided by 1,000. So 1,000, 3 zeros. 3 zeros will cancel out. What is left? 90. Next come to part number H. 8,000 divided with 100. 100 double zero and double zero will cancel out. What is left? 80. 80. Next part M, 5000. 5000 divided with 1000. 3 zeros, 3 zeros. We'll cancel out. What is left? 5. Now next, N part, 60,000 divided by 1000. 3 zeros and 3 zeros will cancel out. Left is 60. 60, 60. Next, O part, 9 lakh. 9 lakh divided by 1000. 3 zeros and 3 zero will cancel out. What is left? 900. And last is Q part, 8 lakh. 8 lakh divided by 10,000. Make sure you are observing, you are writing your statement carefully from the book in your exams. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 are cancelled out. What is left? 80. 80, 80. If you are not able to keep it in your mind, so you with your pencil you can underline it. 4 zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Mark it like this, and when you get your answer, after that erase this line with your eraser, whatever you have made with the pencil. Otherwise you no need to make any line, no need to cut any zero. So this is about our first question. In that we need to divide with 10, 100 and 1000. Rest of the parts you will do on your own in your book. So this exercise will be done in the book only. Note down all these answers and we will now move further. So let's start next question, that is question number 2. Find the quotient and remainder. Question number 2. Find the quotient and remainder. As I told you in previous question also that you will not do this exercise in your book, in your notebook. You have to do this exercise in your book. That's why I have written on the board also. So don't get confused from this. Now let's start. So one example they have done already in the book. Like A part they have already done, so we will not start with A part. Let's start with the B part. 836 divided by 100 is equals to. Here we need to write quotient and remainder. So we'll make two columns, quotient and remainder. I will make a line here because the space is already made in your book. Space they have given. They have actually given you boxes, so there's no need to worry about that. We have discussed already how we will write quotient and remainder. Fine. So let's start with that basic only, recalling that basic. Last, we will see only this number. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros. 2 zeros means last 2 digits. Last 2 digits will be as remainder. Yes. First write it here. Remainder 36. What is left? 8. Answer is, quotient is 8. Very easy. Next is 38,125 divided by 10. 1 0 is given in divisor, so 1 digit will be left. So what will be the last digit? 5. So we'll write this side. So this is our remainder. What is left now? 3812. This is called 3812. Next, M part, 67,825 divided by 100. 100 two zeros, two digits. Two digits are 25. So that will come in remainder column. What is left? 678. 678 is the quotient. Next is 3,66,885 divided by 10,000. How many zeros are there in 10,000? 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros are there. It means 4 digits. We will count from the last 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starts from here. 6, 8, 8, 5. This is 6,885. What is left? As I told you, number is bigger, so it is not easy to remember what is left. So you just make groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is as remainder. What is left is quotient. So I will write it in the quotient section. Quotient is 36. I have written my answer. Now I can erase this line. So nobody will came to know we took a help of grouping method. Understand? Next part, K part, 7,965 divided with 1,000. 1,000 means 3 zeros. 3 zeros means 3 digits. Yes, 1, 2, 3. 965 is the remainder. What is left? 7. Yes. Now come to the next part, that is L. I will write F because after E, F comes. 11,175 divided with 10,000. 10,000. How many zeros? 4 zeros. So means 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits. 1,175. What is left? 1 only. So we will write 1 here. Last part is 88,175 divided with 100. 2 zeros in 100 means 2 digits. Which 2 digits we will write? Last 2 digits. Very good. 75. What is left now? 881. 881 is left. So this is all about our question number 2. In that we have written quotient and remainder in a very short way. No need to do complete division. No need to show the complete division. Only we have to write the answers. So how quickly we can write quotient and remainder we have discussed in this question. And this was all about our exercise 4.2. In this exercise only 2 questions were there. So these 2 questions we will do in the book, and do the revision in your revision copy. Whatever parts are left you will do on your own. That will be your practice. I hope you understood this. So do the practice in your revision copy, and if you face any problem, any difficulty, you can ask me. Okay, we will meet in our next lecture. Bye bye.